top. The kangaroo hop. You're in luck as you can jump or duck. Just hop, hop, hop to the top, top, top. Punch out a monkey, eat a piece of fruit. Atari Kangaroo, everybody salute.
Kangaroo, the hot new arcade game from Atari.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another great episode of Versus with the amazing Atari Aficionado. So, I gotta put my hair back for this one because we're getting serious now. Today's games are Kangaroo for the 2600 and Kangaroo for the Atari 5200. So for once, I'm not talking about a super popular franchise. Obviously, everybody knows Centipede. Everybody knows Missile Command. Everybody knows Asteroids and games of those caliber, Pac-Man, Pole Position, etc. But Kangaroo? Exactly. I didn't even know this game existed. I didn't even know that this game was an arcade game. Apparently, this was a 4-screen arcade cabinet. It was like a multiplayer cabinet back in the day. And of course, Atari had to port it to the 2600. And then eventually they decided to port it to the 5200. So today, I will be going over these two games and talking about which one's better or which one I think is better. And obviously just telling you about a game that you may not have heard about before. So this could be a little bit of a history lesson. So let's get to it. For once, the 5200 has the advantage here since I have the box, and like I've said before, it's always cool to get a better look at the box. And I will say, the 5200 cartridge seems a little bit more brighter, and just like they're definitely using darker colors here, whereas the Atari 2600 just has a little bit more variation in color, but it's just a lot brighter, and they're using more, I guess, lighter or, you know, just different colors in general. Kind of opposite, almost. Complete opposites. But at the end of the day, it's just both a kangaroo with lipstick beating the shit out of a monkey. There's a little bit more animation on the 5200 one. However, the 2600 one tends to have more fruit and other like items that you can collect in the game, obviously. And then, of course, let's take a look at the box here. It's a little beat up, but it gets the point across. This one has 2 pictures of game screens on the back, which is absolutely phenomenal. So, it's just really neat. And I like this little electronic games thing here. It says, of all the cutie pie coin ops raking in the quarters, Atari's Kangaroo takes the top honors. So, they apparently felt that this was a really, really good game. So anyway, I know you guys hate ties, and I promised there wouldn't be another tie, but this isn't a whole overall official tie. This is just a round 1 tie. And unfortunately, they're just way too similar for me to pick one over the other. So if I had to give an extra point, it would be to the 5200 because I have the box. But otherwise, they're almost identical. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here it is. This is Kangaroo on the 5200. All right, so this is one of those games where you have to press up to jump. And you press the fire button to punch. And already I can tell I'm going to hate this game. Alright. The punching is severely delayed. It's extremely difficult. The jumping is pretty spot on. Let me see if I can jump over the... Wow, I can't even jump over the monkey. This is crazy. Why is the punching is like really lame? Oh, Jesus. Holy shit, ladies and gentlemen. And the game just crashed. Jesus! There we go. I beat the fucking game. I hate this. Oh. This was a complete disaster, but at least I was able to show you the next screen. This game is essentially like Donkey Kong, and you have to avoid things being thrown at you or dropping on you or falling, kind of like Donkey Kong Jr. But the movements and the controls are just absolutely abysmal because the Atari 5200 controller is just such a piece of dog shit.
Attention shoppers, the new Atari cartridge game is in.
Excuse me.
Uh-oh. George again.
Ooh, Atari's ASCII battle.
It comes with 27 games, but that's just for starters. You can get 9 cartridges, 187 games.
Blackjack. Oh!
I'd like an Atari.
Sorry, only our demonstrators left.
Mine!
No, George. Mine.
The new video computer system by Atari. More games, more fun.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Kangaroo for the Atari 2600. Ooh, let's get that turned down a little bit here. Okay. Same rules apply. You need to press up in order to jump. Almost seems a little bit faster. Ooh, it's definitely easier to punch. Let's see if it's any easier to avoid the coconuts. Also, I do apologize for the color. My TV screen, for some reason, is now giving me trouble. Even though everything was running smoothly for the 5200 games, but I'm essentially just playing this to... Wow! So the challenge is almost about the same, I will say. But I just feel like this version is it's moving a little bit faster. Seems to almost be maybe a little bit smoother. The Kangaroo definitely punches faster in this one. Wow, so I was able to complete the first level a lot easier. And okay, here is the second level. So I mean, obviously looks a hell of a lot better on the 5200, but the controls are definitely better here. This is tough to say because I'm really not crazy about the way that this one looks, but I definitely love the way that it plays. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, you're gonna hate it, but this is a tie. The 5200 has the better graphics and the slightly better sounds and the better music, whereas the 2600 has the better gameplay and the overall faster gameplay and obviously the better controller. So it is a complete draw here. Even though I said there wouldn't be a tie, I guess going forward there may be ties. So thanks for watching and stay tuned for the next episode. Hopefully it won't be a tie. Take care.
No other company offers you as many different video game cartridges as Atari.